Hello babes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the love on my previous video. I really appreciate it. I was not expecting you guys to watch that video as much as you did, as much as there were a few glitches on that video, but I think I was able to fix them with this video. I really want you guys to enjoy it, so yeah. And don't forget to leave comments down below immediately after you're done watching the video. Tell me what you think, even if you feel it's okay, this one was also not that good, Mbali, you can pull up your socks a bit. Just let me know, tell me, Mbals, I love the video, but you need to do this and do that. I think your positive criticism is going to help me build my YouTube channel. So I will appreciate that a lot if you guys are just going to tell me, Balls, you need to do this, Balls, you need to do that. So I appreciate you watching my videos, and thank you so much. Let's see how it's gonna go with this one, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that like button, and obviously don't forget to leave your comments down below. And I hope you're going to enjoy the video. Love you. So before I start installing my wig, I always check these two clips inside the wig, just at the back. They're usually at the back. I make sure that I clip them together, just so my wig can be nice and tight. Okay, so I had this band inside my wig, but then it was just too tight. Oh, it was too tight in my head, so I decided to just cut it out and then use these clips to just make sure my wig fits properly, because you know they were very tight. I couldn't. So yeah, I think it's just going to take the size of your head, but if it's too big, after you've clipped these two clips just make sure that you do get this. You can get this at China Mall. Make sure you get the not the wristband, but the band, and then you just put it inside your wig. Make sure that it's not too tight on your head. So I didn't bleach my lace, so what I usually do is I take my powder brush and my face powder that I use to set my makeup. I applied right straight, release them. So I applied right straight here to at least give it the tone of my skin tone, so it doesn't look too white. At least it needs to look natural after I've applied it. So I always make sure that I apply my face powder. So you see how it looks. It really looks like my scalp. So yeah, because when you're installing your wig, it needs to look like it's growing right, like your scalp circle. So this is very important, only if your lace is not bleached. But if it's bleached, then there's no need for all of this process. Mine was not, so hence I'm doing this. So I'm done applying powder on my lace. Then let's install the wig. Okay, and then I would take my got2b spray, and then I'll just apply my edges. Just not touch your hair. Make sure you don't touch your hair. This spray is very it's not easy to clean it out, so you need to make sure that it doesn't touch your hairline. Just apply. And then wipe the dripping of the product, because it's not easy to clean it out once it dries. So your wipes must be next to you. Yeah, I think this is enough. and then just hold the hair for just probably maybe a minute. Just give it a minute to hold the front of the hair. Okay, so it's well applied, very properly installed. So what I need to do now is I need to give it an extra hold. So I'm just going to spray just a little bit on top of my lace, a little here in front, just for that extra hold. It's not too much. Yeah, and this is just about enough. And then make sure it holds properly. Your wipes, very much needed, because the glue is going to leave white marks, so you need to make sure that it's well wiped. You need to wipe this glue, you have to wipe. So because I don't have that frontal band, ngikhathe idugulani, then ngizofaka just la ngifake khona my spray. Or okay, I will show you guys, it's either you use a spray or you use a glue, but the glue, it doesn't really hold like the spray does. The spray is very like does an amazing hold, but the glue as well, it does, but it's really not as amazing as the spray. So I always prefer using the spray because I know my wig is not gonna move. Okay? Then there I'm going to give it another extra hold, so it's extra hold times 3, making sure that my wig doesn't move, y'all. Like doesn't move, it doesn't have to move, otherwise that was slick. So I just give it an extra hold to make sure that your wig doesn't go anywhere. And then the edges, we'll do them after we're done with the face. Yeah. Done. So let's move to the face now. So I'm going to start by priming my skin. The product I will be using to prime my skin, it's the Maybelline product in Face Studio Prime. So I will start by applying the hydrating primer, which is a moisturizing primer. It works exactly like your moisturizer, if I can put it like that. So if you don't have this, you can use your moisturizer, and then I always go over with the illuminating primer just to give my makeup an underneath glow. Yeah, I think we all need that. You don't want your makeup to be all dry and boring. So these are very important for me. Always before I start my makeup, I always start applying this and this followed. So yeah, I'm gonna start by applying my face primer, which is the hydrating primer. So as I am busy applying my makeup and engaging with you guys, it feels like I'm at Glam Squad Academy teaching my students. It feels so good. I enjoy doing this so much. I love teaching, especially makeup. I enjoy teaching my students about makeup, so this just comes natural to me. I do this every day anyway. So yeah, I'm done with my primer now. What I'll be doing next is I'll be doing my brows. So what I'm going to be using for my brows is my brow pencil, which is just a natural brown pencil. And then I'm going to be taking obviously the soap. I don't know if you did see on my previous video, this is what I usually use for my brows. It's a pencil, soap and the concealer, including my facial foundation. So where's the brush? I prefer using a flat brush also when I do my brows. I don't use the angled brush. I just feel it's a bit too small for me. I really can't use it. So it's the pencil, it's the soap, it's the flat brush, and then it's the concealer. This is the concealer I'll be using. And then what else am I using for my brows? Definitely the spoolie brush, just to keep brushing my brows up. This is what I'll be using. Okay, so I'm done with my brows. I'm actually thinking that I'll do a video like where I just do my brows only, for you guys to actually get to see how I do my brows, because it's quite a bit of a long step on how I really do them. So just don't want this video to be that long. Yeah, so I'm done with my brows. Definitely will be posting a video probably next week on how I just do my brows only. And now I'm going to be definitely doing my eyeshadow. I was thinking of something more dark, which is more of like a smoky eye. So I'll probably be doing a smoky eye for you guys. So if you don't know how to achieve a smoky eye look, then you better stay throughout the whole video so that you can see that. What I'm doing now is I'm applying the very same concealer that I applied underneath my brows to base my eyelids, and then just for my eyeshadow to pick up more pigment, I'm going to be adding this concealer, which is white. It's the shade highlighter though. It's the LA Girl Pro concealer, but I always use it when I'm going to do an eyeshadow. It works the best for me because I don't like using the eyeshadow base. It's too dry for me, so I prefer using this concealer, mixing it with the normal concealer that I use underneath my brows. For some reason, I don't know, I feel nervous when I have to talk. I don't know why, because in real life I talk a lot, but when I have to come here and talk to you guys, it really feels like you guys are an actual audience. You're sitting and you're literally just looking at me. I don't know, I always feel so nervous, but I will try. I'll probably overcome that over time. I will, but yeah guys, just know niyangithusa, hey, niyangithusa, nilikele ningekho, niyangithusa for some reason. Okay, so I'm done blending. I started by applying the concealer that I used underneath my brows, which is the Warm Honey. Is it Warm Honey? Yeah, it's Warm Honey. And then I applied the white concealer, just to brighten. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do a smoky eye. For some reason I just feel like being a bit dramatic today. I don't know why, but yeah. I'm going to, okay, the eyeshadow palette that I'm using, it's the Juvia's Place name, and then Nubian 2 by Juvia's. Then I'm going to use this color name. Then this color I'm only going to apply it on the crease, only at the crease of my eye. So always after picking the product, just dust off the excess, and then I'm going to be applying this color only at the crease. Okay, so like I said, we're doing a smoky eye. So now that I'm done blending the first color, which is the transition color, I'm going to take my gel liner and then I'm going to start applying in the middle of my eye. So this is going to help my smoky eye to be darker, to be as dark as I want it to be. So this is what I usually do when I do a smoky eye. So start by applying the gel throughout your whole eyelid, just in the middle, and then make sure that when you go up it fades. So don't apply too much product. So whatever product that you're going to leave here in the beginning of your eye, make sure you don't pick up more product with the brush, so that when you go up it blends properly. Right, so yeah, like this. Hope you can see. Let's do this other eye, and then you're obviously not just gonna leave it like this, right? After you're done applying the gel liner, you are going to take another eyeshadow brush, which is just clean, it has nothing on it, and then take the black shadow, take the black eyeshadow and then go over the liner, go over the liner. Then take your the first brush that you used. So you can't blend with the brush that has a black product on it, because it's gonna continuously move up and then you end up having the whole dark eye. So make sure after applying the black eyeshadow, move that brush away and then take the brush that you were using when you're applying that brown, and then you start blending with that brush. Okay, so I'm done applying the lashes, so I'm going to be prepping my skin now for my foundation. So after I've applied the setting spray, I'll blend it properly, then apply my foundation. So I'm gonna use the brush and the sponge today. I don't usually like using the brush. I don't. Like, my students will be shocked when they see me using a brush, because I always tell them never use a brush, just use a sponge, because it's a waste. It's a waste. Like, after using the brush, you're still gonna go over with the sponge, so I might as well just use one thing, which is the sponge. I always tell that to my students, so they'll probably be like, ma'am, you said that you are doing this. But again, this is for content creation, I get. So with me, I don't know, I don't know whether I'm dark or whether I'm light. I usually have a problem with buying my foundation. Sure, I mix the foundation I mix because so again I'm going to be applying the very same concealer I used underneath my brows and my eyelid. It is bright enough for me, so I don't have to go brighter than this, not unless I want to look white. But I don't have to go brighter than this. I'm very neutral when it comes to makeup. I don't want it to be, too much. I want it to be visible. I want people to see that I've applied makeup, but I don't want to look different. I don't want to change the way I look. Babies are in 3D makeup. That's just not me. That is just not me at all. I still want you to see, okay, that is balls. Yeah, I want you to see that's still me. Apart from that, so the translucent powder that I use to set my concealer. It's this Yardley Absolute Translucent. I love it so much. It's so good because it doesn't give me any flashbacks. It's very easy to blend, doesn't leave marks or anything like that. It just blends, so I love it so much. Ngifuna mina mangisebenzisa into, like I want it to be an easy thing to use. I don't have to blend kanini ize ngasablend, you know. I get whether today on just I am, and it was just stuck outside now. So yeah, kind I understand, and it's affecting the video quality. So yeah, now I'm just blending this out, and then you take your translucent powder, and I don't like baking. I just sit and that's it. I don't like baking. I feel my makeup just becomes too heavy, so I just sit and that's it. So what I usually do as well is I set my brows also, only because I have a very oily skin, so they usually get oily during the day as well. So this helps for my brows not to get too oily. Then now let's move to contouring. So what I use to contour, I don't use a foundation, I don't use a concealer. I use a foundation, this Revlon Color Stay in shade 027. It's okay, it's 027. This is the one I use for contouring, just to contour my face. So yes, right. Okay, let me start by applying this side, and then I blend it at the same time. It's very easy to blend when you're going to do it like that, instead of placing the product and then coming. This guy always does this to me. So guys, I used to have a YouTube channel a long time, I think like 4 years ago. Yeah, whenever I record or film a video, I don't know what's kanjani ukuthi ngirecord a video, or why is it always a coincidence, but I saw man. Hi, don't worry. Then I don't usually contour my nose with a cream product. I prefer using powder product, so I'll be using the powder just to contour my nose. I've already highlighted, as you can see, so I will use the powder to contour the nose area, right? And then just to set my contour, I will take the very same powder that I'm talking about and just go over on top of my contour. And then to give my contour just more definition, I will take the blending sponge, go to my translucent powder, and then just I'll take my powder brush, just take the excess. Perfect. Then moving over to blush, né? So I'm going to take the blush brush. I'm going to take the blush brush name, and then I'm going to go over and apply blush. I just need to blend it out properly. It's not well blended. Yeah, see this side? It's perfectly applied. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be applying my bronzer, the highlighter. I'll be applying it, so I'll be using this brush. Guys, don't judge me. I haven't washed my brushes, so don't judge the girl. Don't judge the girl. So I'll be just here. And then now whoopee underneath the brow. Exactly in the brow bone. Just brow bone. Guys, do I look good or do I look good? I mean, look at this face. Anyway, I'm not done. So next is me applying the liner underneath on my waterline. So just to make the smoky eye look more dark, like let it look like a smoky eye, okay? Like it has to look like a smoky eye, so oh man, aye. Okay guys, ngicela siyaza senzeni asitshela nini umuntu makamuhle ne, let's not keep quiet. Ngaze ngishone without being told that I'm pretty. Guys, I'm pretty. Look at me. What I'm going to take now is the pencil liner, just to fade it out to the bottom, ne? Fade it out. Yes. Guys, yes. Yes, man. Look at me. Okay. Alright, let's forget about my kid face and stuff. Let's continue. Okay. So what's next? So the next step, which is literally like my last step, is the setting spray. So at this point, you are just going to take a good look at yourself, like a good look at yourself to see where you need to fix or where you need to add more. So me looking at myself, I think I need more bronzer. Like it has to be visible. When I step out of here, people must see that I've applied a bronzer. But again, I see I need just moderately application. Where is my bronzer now? Oh, uni. I mean, it's just here, right here. Okay. Kancane, ne? Then I would take my lipstick. I think I would go with the red lip. I feel like a red lip is going to just show off this look. I don't know, but let's see. Anyway, I shock myself all the time. All the damn time, I shock myself. Okay, so look at me. So we're done with my face. Transformation, babes. Transformation. Okay, so let's just finish now. Everything is in well, eh? Okay, so now that I took out the hair wallers, let's fix this hair now. Let's fix the hair. Here it is. So, okay. What I usually use for the edges of my wig, I don't use this. I only use this throughout the whole hair, but not on the edges. This is a mousse. I don't use a mousse. I use a hair gel. This one, guys. When you clean my braids, you always see this, and a spoolie brush. Just dip in little. Always. You see. This is the only hair I took out for my baby hairs. I don't want them to be too much, right? And then the rest of the hair is going to be pulled back. I already applied the product here, and then I don't need to put the hairband in front. No, this gel does the work. As you guys can see. It does the work. I'm gonna fix here. Okay, I don't want them to look like this, but it's fine. I'm gonna turn this much, and then So here's my look. One thing I just did here, I just transformed. So I'm thinking of checking with a nude lip. Let's do a nude lip. Let me go and map the red lip and let's see. Alright, so let's try the nude lip. You know, at this point, I don't know how to act. I'm gonna need really because okay, I think it looks more nice with this look. With this lip, I mean. Guys, okay. No. This is not me. No. No, guys, no. If you don't tell you this is me. Wow. If you don't tell you this is me. Okay. I don't know, but alright, so I think I'm going to need to visit somebody because wow. Wow. Okay guys, I'm done. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, I'm done. Thank you for watching.